Alrighty boys, welcome back to another step-by-step video. Now in today's video, as per usual, we're going to start off with some C4s you guys can do for some free kills. This one's going to be over on Oregon. This is going to be for when the enemy team is using a Maverick and they're pushing Attic, and they like to sit on that little, like, I guess they're Maverick holes, I guess. They usually make a Maverick hole behind, like, the little, like, I guess crate, I guess, in there, and then they usually like to sit there, so this Nitro cells to deny that. This next one's going to be over on Border. This is going to be for when an enemy team likes to linger on 90 and hold metal and look through metal through like lockers, basically, I guess is the idea. And basically they like to do like that cutoff point right there. So then we use the 90 camera here, we wait for them to be on 90, and then we toss our nitro cell down here how I do, and we get ourselves a free kill right there. This next one's going to be over on Skyscraper. This is going to be for when the enemy team goes to drum. We're going to be playing close on the doorway. We're going to prep a nitro on the right side of the drum, so when they walk in terrace, a lot of people, what they're going to do is they're going to shoot the camera, then they're going to go on the right side of the drum. A lot of people won't stick it on the left side of the drum, in my opinion, so that's why I do the right side, in my opinion, because it's like more common, I guess is what I would say, in my eyes at least. So what's going to end up happening here is there's going to be a Maverick. He's going to walk through the terrace to drum doorway here. He's going to not even shoot the camera, he's going to path towards the right side of the drum, and then we're going to go ahead and nitro, get ourselves an easy kill. Now this next clip's going to be over on Border here. We're going to be playing against a bunch of champs. I think this is a game against like a bunch of like top 100, top 10 players type of thing. So these guys are just like running out, they're destroying my team. My team's not doing anything to stop it. So we're just like pretty much like 1vx territory for this round here in a little bit. But you're going to see here, I'm going to be doing a setup play here. So whenever I play against champs like this, I will try to, instead of playing for like a push, I'll play for a roam clear. And the reason why we play for a roam clear is because when you play for a roam clear, it makes like these ego challenging plays that these guys do suddenly collapse, if that makes sense. Because when you do a roam clear, a lot of the times when they're ego challenging into you, you'll just get free kills, basically is the idea. Or they might not even expect you in general, and you'll just get free kills like that. So right here, going in through Passport, we're going to be walking up east. That's the idea. We're going to take control of east stairs because first of all, we need it to do a push in general, but we also want to be walking up east stairs because basically, I know I said I want to do a roam clear, but I also don't want to just disregard my role as Thermite, because my role as Thermite is to open up this triple wall right here to push into office. That's my main like job in this position. However, what's going to end up happening here is I'm going to go ahead and get on drone here. Now, my idea here was for us to start pushing into office here. Unfortunately, my whole team is going to die in this position. One of my teammates is going to die to break room. Now, it's important to note in these type of positions, the enemy team is going to want to just try to kill me right away. So I'm going to go ahead and expect their swings here. So I'm going to go ahead and kill a zombie. Then Cade's going to swing me on the double door for a refrag. We're going to go ahead and get another free kill onto him. A last guy in this position actually ends up shooting me through the archives head holes here. I believe he hits like a nasty wall bang. So we're going to go ahead and open up the triple wall here. We're going to go ahead and rotate towards the window here. We're going to start punching out the window. My teammate's going to give me callouts that the guy that shot at me is on the archives head holes here. So I'm going ahead and flashbang once. Then we're going to flashbang again because we know he's tucked on these head holes. So we're going to go ahead and swing aggressively. I don't end up seeing him at first, but I do end up actually getting a glimpse of his foot right there. So we're going to go ahead and kill him for free. Last guy in this position tried to shoot at me through the metal like closet, basically. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little quick peek jiggle here, and then he's gonna spray his mag, and then we're gonna go ahead and walk in, swing with confidence, and get ourselves a free kill and secure the round right there against some champs. Honestly, guys, a lot of people, they get like scared of like playing against like top 100 stuff like that, and like, you know what I mean? Like, the thing that's the most scary about playing against champs is the fact that they could be, like, cheating, like, on PC. That'd probably be the thing I'm scared of the most, is if they're cheating or not. And then on console, the thing that I'm worried about is if they're going to use exploits, if they're using glitches, that type of thing. But in my opinion, like, the thing that makes them scary is not, like, game sense or aim or anything like that. It's literally, like, if they're cheating or not, in my opinion. If they're not cheating, bro, I think it's free real estate every single time if you swing with confidence. And also, a lot of people, I think they like kind of underestimate themselves quite a bit. Like the top like 100 teams and top 1000 teams are honestly not that scary. Like I said, if they are like using exploits or cheats, then obviously, yeah, it's going to be rough to try to beat them. But if they're not doing that and they're actually clean, which is really, really, really really rare, by the way. That's extremely rare for top 100s, top 1000s to be like clean. You know what I mean? For them to like not be doing any type of exploits. But if they aren't doing any type of exploits, it usually means that they are beatable by like a lot. You know what I mean? By like you could definitely beat them as long as you're like focused on like winning with your stack and your stack isn't like freaking out. You know what I mean? But that's the thing that I wanted to bring up with that clip in particular, is because like even if they are top 100s, it does not matter, guys. It does not matter. There's nothing really that separates you and them. So don't worry about that. Just play your game, swing with confidence, you're gonna do good. Now, this next up, we're going to be over on Kafe. We're going to be attacking the basement bomb site. Now, I made holes for prep here, so we do essentially have bakery control in this position. I also injured somebody on the window for bakery, and then my teammates are going to go ahead and call out that the red wall is completely reinforced off. So I'm like, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and open up that red wall because a big chunk of my team is centered around this hallway. So I want to give them like cross angles basically that they can play. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Then we're going to go ahead and rotate back to bakery. We're going to look to try to make a play through bakery here to essentially push in the site, look for a plant. You're going to see right here, since we open up those cross lines of sight, the bandit as well as the Goyo in this position are going to basically have to rotate towards prep, basically, like more closer towards prep side. So all we have to do is play those cross angles to get ourselves some easy kill. And you're going to see here my blitz is going to rotate to me, which is great. We're going to go ahead and basically sandwich them with the cross angles here. And then my blitz is going to go ahead and toss the smoke down. He's going to go ahead and look for a plant. I'm going to play cover cross here. I'm going to go ahead and kill one guy to try to swing aggressively through the bomb. And this position is pretty much GG's already because we have cross angle. But as these guys walk up, I'm just going to go ahead and start slowly picking them off as I get audio. The last guy in this position ends up getting pushed aggressively by my blitz. My blitz allows the hop over for the window, so I go ahead and swing aggressively, get myself a free kill right there, and secure the round. Those kind of clips really show like the power of like blitz and like positions like that, where you have like enough open to where the enemy team can't just like sit around in sight and relax. You know what I mean? Because basically right there we had like a sandwich setup, basically where I'm behind blitz, blitz is pushing up, blitz is forcing the people back into those cutoff angles basically, and then if they refuse to go back in that position, then basically we are going to sandwich them basically with the blitz, with me, with the people in cross angles, and then it's just like not a fun position to be in for the enemy team right there. And once we clear them out, we're able to just walk in, get a plant, and then it's just cover cross at that point. It's GG's on the spot. And also I believe through those holes that I made for the hallway, they could use that to deny the default plant as well once it does go down. Now this next round is going to be over on Fortress here. We're going to be playing Gridlock. Now typically I push Gridlock through like the big tower over on this side of the map, and I push through games, I push through dorms, and I look for like a roam clear, and then I use Gridlock to basically do my flank watch in this type of position. And then we basically look to open up the main wall. Now in this position I don't have anybody else pushing with me, so I'm basically solo pushing for this side of the map, which in my opinion is still okay, because I do think this is a portion of the map that like gets a lot of value even if you only have one person pushing it. It's one of those positions that kind of demands presence, if that makes sense, because the enemy team can't ignore me, or else I make a play, or because I can make a gap position basically. I can make this a gap position where I walk in the bathroom, I can walk in the bedroom, and then just tear up sight basically. So you can see right here, I'm going to nade the hallway to get people off of the angles, and then I'm going to go ahead and swing aggressively kill Ella. And then we know Rooney was over here from earlier because she made a punch hole in that soft wall, and she was also DMRing on this side of the map. So we go ahead and swing aggressively with the expectation that after I killed Ella, that a Rooney would look for the refrag. We get a free kill on a Rooney. Now we're in a nice 1v3 actually. We're still in a 1v3, but that's okay. One of my teammates is cut pinging that somebody's trying to flank me in this position. I'm going to hit a Legion Mine here, but that's exactly what's going to trigger this Goyo to swing at me aggressively. So we're going to go ahead and get a free kill onto him because my teammates are pinging him out for me, so it's just a free kill at that point. And in this position, I'm like, okay, how do I make this winning? The easiest way to make this winning with Goyo fire on my bathroom doorway is to rotate to bedroom. We're going to eat this bar with the expectation of swinging into bedroom to catch somebody off guard, but nobody's over here, so we're not going to be able to collect any free kill here. But knowing that there's no rotate on my left side here means that they're most likely playing cross angle positions in this position. So we're going to go ahead and swing aggressively with the expectation that it's a cross angle position. We're going to get a free kill on Legion. A last guy in this position is a zombie. He's actually going to end up challenging me here through bathroom rotate. And then I go ahead and try to swing him aggressively here, and he runs, and then we lose the round. But I wanted to show you guys that clip because it was like very like game sense heavy, and I feel like it could have been a 1vx clutch, but unfortunately I just failed right at the end. This next step's going to be over on Outback. We're going to be playing out for the party room here. We're actually setting up right now for like a fancy Nitro that I thought of on the spot while I was actually playing this game. But I was like, if I could vault onto this, I could position a Nitro cell to Nitro games doorway when the enemy team inevitably pushes games. Because typically what happens is like if the enemy team isn't doing a garage push, what kind of push are they going to do? They're going to push top shark, they're going to push games, maybe bull window, and then they're going to try to make some kind of execute happen onto the bomb site. So my goal in this position was to basically, once they inevitably push games doorway, we're going to toss a Nitro cell out to get ourselves an easy kill and basically hopefully give our team a little bit of an advantage. I think it's not going to go as well as I expect it to go here, but basically right now all we're doing is just chilling. We're going to see our zombie playing on the other side of the map. He's looking to basically be like a cheeky little flanker. I'm actually not sure why he's trying to flank with a zombie. I feel like that's kind of a mistake, because then you could be using your zombies inside a site, making the bomb site really strong. But he decided to go for that. I don't really think it's a great idea, but it's all good. And we're going to go ahead and be put into a 3v5 here. My team's going to get really aggressive, and then we're going to go line up a Nitro for game's doorway, get ourselves one free kill. That one's actually like really nice. I'm actually surprised nobody else really goes for that Nitro cell, because that's actually really easy to do if you know the lineup. Now, personally, I'm not the type of person where I like swinging out for party doorway swings, basically. So what I do is I like to play DMR here next to this bomb, and then I wait for the enemy team to flush themselves with this wall right here. And it basically enables like free kills, because the enemy team essentially can't swing as wide as they'd like to. So it's a free kill with a DMR, in my opinion. My buck is going to go ahead and go down in this position, so that's going to put me in a 1v2. I have to get aggressive, so I go ahead and kill Buck here with an Eagle Chow, and then I try to get more aggressive to take advantage of Chaos to go ahead and try to kill Ash here, but unfortunately she read it and got the kill on the me, so after the 4K we end up losing the round. It is what it is, it's how it goes. I think I also could have reset as well in that position, but decided not to. But anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's step-by-step video. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.